Hello, hello. How are people doing today? Apologies for being a little bit late. I know that I was meant to start on the hour, but now it's it's 38 minutes past 8, at least where I am right now. So apologies for that. I when I got home from work today, I was actually pretty tired, so I considered taking a nap, and it was one of those situations where, like you're laying in bed, and then, Kenjo, welcome. How are you today? It was a situation where, like, you're laying in bed, and then you're thinking, okay, I can take a nap for maybe 1 hour, before you have other things that you need to do, and get ready for the stream and all of that sort of thing. And then it's like you lay there in bed for like 15, 20, 30 minutes, and you're thinking to yourself, oh my god, I only have, half an hour to go. G-Laws, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? G-Laws? Welcome. Glad to have you with us. And so, like, you're just laying in bed for like half an hour, and you're thinking, oh my god, I gotta get up soon. I might as well just get up. And then you think to yourself, oh, I'll just get a little bit of sleep. It's gonna be nothing. It'll be fine. I'll wake up in 15 minutes or whatever. And then you take a rest. And then, like, you oversleep. You overshoot it. And, oversleeping after my nap sort of pushed everything back a little bit. And so, getting dinner prepared, eating dinner and all of that stuff took a little bit longer than I would have liked. So apologies for being late, guys. Apologies for being late. I'm fine. Thank you. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not sure what the time is for you right now, but for me right now, it's Friday evening. So I'm in quite a good mood because the working week is over, and now I can do what I really enjoy, which is play video games. Very, very good. Very good. I'm glad you're doing well. So yeah, we will be continuing playing Guild Wars 2 today. We'll be playing a little bit of Guild Wars 2, and we're continuing from the progress that we made yesterday. And just as for a little bit of context, what we were doing yesterday was preparing a character for some end game content. I have some friends who roped me in. They pushed me over, and I was stuck on the backside of my shell, and they looked down at me and they said, Toru, if you want us to pick you back up and get up off of your shell, then you will come do raids with us. And I said, no, don't force me. But, once you get knocked over onto the back of your shell, it's difficult as a turtle to get back up. So unfortunately, I had to say, okay, I'll join you guys for raids. And that's how they picked me back up, and I'm back to where I am. So what I needed to do was get a character up to the maximum level. The maximum level in this game is 80, and unlock a specialization. And what that is that's mostly like the expansion content. So the way that Guild Wars 2 works is that you have a base class that you level up to 80, and then they have two expansions, Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, and each of those expansions unlocks a specialization, which is like a subclass, right? It's like a subclass for, if we were comparing it to other games, right? And then so we needed to engage in that content in order to unlock the class. And we did a little bit of that yesterday, and I was able to get a little bit more progress done off stream. So I'm at a point now where I'm more or less done unlocking what I need from the specialization. And then what I can do is just go at my leisure, gearing things up, and maybe going for a little bit more of unlocking the character. But at this point, it's not 100% necessary, so I can just do it at my own pace. And you know what that means, guys? That means that we can just chat away and not have to focus on the game. We're gonna play Guild Wars 2, but not really play Guild Wars 2. How does that sound, guys? More slander I hear. I don't know, Kenjo. I don't know. Maybe in your eyes it's slander, but in my eyes it's the truth. It's my truth, Kenjo. It's my truth. No, but I do enjoy playing with my friends. Otherwise, I wouldn't have agreed to do it in the first place. I mean, okay, so that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point in playing an MMO. So I guess we can segue a little bit to a story. But first off, let's actually get in. Oh my god, let's get into the game. Wow, look at that, look at that. So, Guild Wars 2 right now. Guild Wars 2 right now is... hold on, let me get the background music off. Guild Wars 2 right now is in the middle of the Halloween event. It's in the middle of a Halloween event. So we have like all of these Halloween themed mini games and that sort of thing. And you can see that the moon of this place has been changed to something very spooky. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, like generally speaking, right? Generally speaking, I do play these games specifically to play with other people. I do remember, right? When I first played this game, this was a number of years ago. When did this game come out? 2012? So I think I first played this game in 2013, 2014, something along those lines. I didn't come to the game straight away. I didn't play on release. I didn't play the beta either. So I'm not one of the original Guild Wars 2 players. What I did was I came to the game a little bit after the game launched. And I did so with a group of friends. And it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny because we had like a small group of friends. There was like 4 or 5 of us. And we attempted to do as much of the game as possible together. We worked as well as we could within our time zones, and we tried to sync things up so that we were able to play together as much as possible, and we got through a lot of the initial story and all of that stuff. Then it was kind of funny because for me personally, I actually didn't really enjoy it. Here I am, playing a game 7-8 years after I first started playing, and I'm telling you guys, when I first started this game, I actually didn't enjoy it all that much. My friends at the time, they really did enjoy the story. They enjoyed like the immersion aspect. They enjoyed exploring the world. But for me, I looked at this world and I said, this is boring. Give me Fallout New Vegas. Give me that kind of open world instead. I'm not interested in these static MMO worlds. But my perspective soon changed, rather, once I got more and more into the game. And so the thing was, I got up to level 80 playing a really unoptimal style, right? And what that means is that I just did what I wanted, you know? I did what I wanted and the game never punished me for it. You know, I ran weird equipment. I ran weird items, I ran weird weapons, and all of that stuff. And the game never punished... Sorry, I got to stop, like, running through the trees. I'm sorry about that, guys. I did a lot of weird stuff, and the game never really punished me for it, because the base game, is shockingly easy, or was shockingly easy, I guess. And I never felt the need... Like, I never felt fully engaged in the experience, because I didn't think that the storyline was really all that much to write home about either. So I never really got too invested. I think that's the word. Yeah, I never got too invested in the campaign here in Guild Wars 2. But once I started branching out my experiences, once I started to engage in like the end game activities, once the expansion dropped, Heart of Thorns dropped in 2016, I believe. Once I started to play with other people, make new friends, especially friends who lived in a similar or the same time zone to me. And that was really important. Because it was this idea that you could come home from work and then there's like a group, right? There's like a group of 5 to 10 people who are online, who are at the same level as you, who are enjoying the game and who want you to come with them. And I think that's a really, really powerful feeling. I think that to some extent, I believe that this kind of feeling also extends to streaming, because like if you stream, at a consistent time, don't look at me for that, because I'm not streaming at consistent times. I came late today, guys. So I don't stream at a consistent time. But if you stream at a consistent time, you have your stream regulars and all of that sort of things, and you become close with them, you become friends with them, and I think it gives off that similar feeling of belonging, and that similar feeling of investment. Because if you have those people, that come to your stream, or you go to someone else's stream, for example, you become invested in their success, they become invested in your success, and it gives you a sense of belonging, and so that's what I felt. When I got into a guild and started doing, content with groups of like 5 to 10 people, and I started getting into raids and fractals and that sort of thing. And I think once I got into there, that's when I got super, super addicted. Thankfully, thankfully, I'm past those days now, friends. I'm no longer super addicted because I don't have any friends anymore in this game. No, I'm joking. That's a little bit harsh to say, but I'm not as invested as I used to be. Clearly, I'm not as invested as I used to be, but I still enjoy this game enough, and I still cherish, the friendships that I've made in this game to come back, even though I'm no longer an active player. And I think that, with the way that the world has developed over the last 20 to 30 years, you've seen like, the move to online communities over local communities. So when I was but a wee hatchling, outside of school, if I wanted to make friends, I'd make friends with my neighbors. I'd be in different sports clubs and that sort of thing. But nowadays, especially with the global pandemic going on right now, a lot of those outside activities have sort of lessened, and the sense of community that you get from them has sort of diminished. And what people are finding is that they are finding solace instead in online communities instead of the local communities. And I don't necessarily have a commentary on whether that's a good or bad thing, but it definitely is a thing. And one of the places that we can see it most keenly felt is in MMOs. And so definitely I cherish the friendships that I have with people that I made through this game, and that's why I'm back playing it, That's why I'm back playing it. So thank you for listening to my TED Talk that had absolutely no greater point, but thank you for listening to the TED Talk. I do appreciate it. So how's everybody going this evening? As you can see, I already have a little bit of money. I have a little bit of spending money, I got myself a sugar daddy, aka my main account. I sent myself some money so that I would have the capacity to get the equipment that I need to do endgame content. So I mentioned this yesterday on the last stream, but getting high level equipment in Guild Wars 2, if you have the money, is actually quite easy. I talked about how other games have like the gear treadmill, where you need to engage in the content, grind at it, and slowly get, the high level equipment to do the top stuff, right? But in this game, the level of gear is capped out pretty early. And so it's actually at a point where you can just buy, it's not the top level, but it's close enough to the top level. You can just buy it at the trading store, or like, at the market, at the marketplace, the auction house. Is it really an auction? Yeah, it's an auction house. Yeah. And so, if you have a little bit of money, which the game does facilitate, by the way, the game facilitates with the gem store. The gem store, you can directly buy gold in this game. Then you can actually get yourself, ready for endgame pretty quickly. So what we'll be doing is we'll be getting ourselves a bunch of Viper. So it will be a Viper branded equipment. And the reason is because Viper equipment, Viper specifically, is the stat that is the meta. That is the meta for condition damage, which I explained yesterday is like damage over time. And yes, I am going to play the meta, guys. I am that kind of person. I look at a game and I say, no, I don't want something that's fun. I don't want something that's different. I want to play the stock standard. I want to be optimized. I want to do what everybody else is doing. I want to do what the tryhards are doing. No. I actually don't particularly mind, but because I haven't been an active player in this game for quite a while, I do feel like I will lag behind a lot of my friends in performance. So I want to do what I can to try and keep up with them, you know? And that means going with the meta equipment, because they will be going with the meta equipment too, you know? They'll be going with the meta equipment too. So we will do our best to keep up with them. So what we're going to do is we're just going to buy a whole bunch of different things. So we're going to get a scepter, and then we're going to get a torch. And then, I mean, I guess we could get a warhorn as well, right? Do we need a warhorn? Like, a warhorn for CC is kind of useful. Yeah, we'll get a warhorn. I've got the money. I've got the money. I got myself a sugar daddy, aka me. All right, so we go. Actually, we can just go here for armor, and we have all the necessary armor pieces that we need. So we can see that it's segmented into 6 different pieces. You have the chest piece, the leggings, boots, gloves, helmet, and shoulder pads. And, this is pretty straightforward. This is a pretty basic, nothing out of the ordinary here. We can see that, a lot of these items are kind of expensive, but they're not too expensive. They're not that expensive. They're not prohibitively expensive. And so, from memory, right? From memory, if you're really good at farming, in like open world events and stuff, I think it's like you can get maybe 20 gold an hour, 10 gold an hour. I don't know. It's like silver waste. So there's a bunch of activities in this game where you can just farm. You just do it on repeat and you get a lot of money from it. And I think they're like 10 to 20 gold per hour. So if we take a look at like, what we're spending. So we got our basic armor, and then now we need to get like the back piece. Oh, we don't. Who cares about the back piece? Who cares about the back piece? What about accessories though? What about accessories? Maybe they don't even have it. Interesting. This is interesting. I'm gonna have to take a look at this probably a little bit later. Amulet. Maybe ring. Oh, sorry. Rings maybe, because I'm not 100% sure if we have everything I need, right? So what was the point I was making, guys? What was the point I was making? Help me out here. Help me out here. The point I was trying to make, toughness. Oh no, that's Trailblazer. Ferocity, no. Brand Spark, that's Harrier. That's... What's this? Ferocity, no. Hold on. I have to focus on the statistics here, guys. I have to focus on the statistics. Actually, do I need to? I shouldn't need to, right? Can you... Attributes, and then we just go power, precision, and condition damage, right? So... no. No. Here we go. Black diamonds. Alright, so we get 2 of these. We get 2 of these. 9.99. Very nice. Sorry about, Okay, so now it's just black diamond everything. Yep. So 1 amulet. Very nice. Accessories, we get 2 of these. Very nice. And then we just have the backpack now. The thing is with the backpack, I don't think it's super necessary, because the backpack is the least statistically important item to get, right? But here we go. So I've spent approximately 100 gold on this, right? Jesus, what a ripoff. How are you going, JP? How are you going? Yes. It is kind of expensive, but honestly, if you farm in this game, man, this is a find. If you farm in this game, it's actually not difficult to get all of this, right? It's actually not difficult to get all of this. So we're going to replace all of our equipment and get ourselves a primo set of exotic Viper gear. And so this will get us, almost raid ready. Almost raid ready. Oh, I already had... Wait, do we have... Okay, oh, they do have Viper, so I didn't even need that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Unequip this. We'll unequip this, and then we'll get the Pearl Siren. There we go. I'm actually not done after this. I'm actually not done after this because what I would need to do after this is check out like the runes and all of that stuff. So I'm not 100% done, but you know, this is probably... I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done. And this is only taking me like 10, 15 minutes or whatever. So that's not too bad. I'm good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, JP. Solved a big case. My boss signed everything off. Last minute eviction stuff. Ah, I see. I see. Okay, that's fair enough. So, I was going to say something a little unwholesome, but I'll decide against it for today. I don't even remember what the build is supposed to be. So, so I'm just going to go with like superior lich runes. I know that this is not ideal. I know that this is not meta, but I don't have the inclination to get myself nightmare runes. So what these are runes is these are like an addition. These are like an addition, an accessory that you upgrade your armor pieces with. And you can get up to 6, right? You can get up to 6 because you have 6 pieces of armor. And then by stacking these runes together, you're able to get special bonuses, right? You're able to get special bonuses because once the runes stack, they get additional bonuses for you to use, which are, you know, usually quite powerful. Quite powerful. Don't forget sigils for the weapons. I'll check that later. I'll honestly check the sigils later because I'm pretty sure it's like bursting and malice, I imagine. I can't imagine it would be anything different, right? It would be bursting and malice, right? So this is like condition damage buff, and then malice would be like condition thingy buff, condition duration buff. If it's not, then you know, it's whatever. But I've spent half my money. I've spent half my money, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not too bad, right? So essentially what I'm saying is that you can equip your gear. You can equip raid ready gear, end game ready gear for about 100 to 150 gold. And you might say to yourself, you know, Torter, that's pretty expensive. You can do it cheaper, you know, especially if like you work your way, getting ascended gear, story gear, and all of that stuff. And to which I would say I agree. You know, this is not the cheapest way to accumulate gear, but it is a very quick way to accumulate the necessary gear. And I think it's important in stressing to people that, like, you know, the inherent barrier to endgame in Guild Wars 2 is not that high. If you have the gold, you can do it. You know, if you have the patience and the time, you can do it. Okay, so this is the Simon Says stuff, right? Okay, so this is one of the mini games for like the Halloween event. And then this is basically like a Simon Says thing. And so you got to follow the instructions. Alright, let's see. What does he say? Alright, go to sleep. And then... this is kind of cool. This is kind of nice. It's kind of wholesome, right? It's kind of wholesome. I like it. And then he's just going to go somewhere else and then continue on with the instructions. But I just wanted to show it off. I'm not interested in completing it. I just wanted to show it off because, as I was saying earlier, this game is currently going through a Halloween event, and there's like a whole bunch of different things that they have as a result of that. A bunch of mini games, and this is one of them. It's nice and neat. It's nice and neat. But we'll take a look, and we'll take this vista point, which will give us a nice view of the overall area. I really like it. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that later. There we go, and there we go. Very, very nice. At this point, right, I actually have fulfilled most of my necessary requirements for this Scourge build, right? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a story area. We're gonna go to a story area called Verdant Brink, and this allows us to do the story for the first expansion pack, Heart of Thorns. And the reason that we're doing this, guys, is because there is a bunch of hero points challenges that we can capture, and we can also get ourselves the gliding ability. I mentioned yesterday how each expansion pack has like this big feature, right, has this big feature. And for Path of Fire, which is the second expansion, you have mounts, right? That's the big feature. But for Heart of Thorns, which is the first game, which is the first expansion pack, the big feature is gliding. So normally, I'm just gonna fucking die here. Yeah, whatever. Normally, you know, once you unlock that feature, you can just glide. Glide, glide, glide. But because I don't have gliding yet, that's what happens. So we'll just return back to the waypoint up there. It's fine. We didn't really lose any progress. And there's also a convenient anvil there to repair our weapon. So we don't have to worry about too much about that. And so the game is saying earn your glider basics mastery to continue the story. So they want us to do content. They want us to do content to get XP. And this is pretty good. Like, oh, okay. The reason why this is important is because the game wants you to get to like a certain level of competence. Let's just put Plague Lands here. Boom. There. And then just Condi bomb him. Boom. And then it will spread to everybody else. There we go. Okay. Okay. Right. I gotta remember how to use Scourge. Wait, why do I have minions instead of There we go. Thankfully everything transferred. Alright. So we're doing this event, and the reason we're doing this event is just to get XP. Because as I mentioned, or maybe I didn't mention, but every event, every activity in this game, pretty sure I dodged that. Every activity in this game gets you some sort of XP, right? And so the hope and the idea, let's change this to Blood is Power. The hope and the idea is to, you know, like engage with as many events as possible. To engage as many events as possible in order to get XP, which will level up our mastery. And by leveling up our mastery, we will be able to get the gliding mastery, you know? That's what we're supposed to do, and that's what we'll be doing here. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing here. Let's do this. There we go. Yep, cool. Very nice. Very nice. I dodged that. I don't like how the game sort of like knocks you back still. Because like you can see, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't complain with my ping, but like you can see that I'm mid animation for trying to dodge, but then the game is just like, no, you didn't move at all. Let's get this guy. Oh, my whatever, doesn't really matter. There we go. The thing to note is like Scourge is pretty powerful. Scourge is a pretty powerful class. It's considered one of the meta classes right now. Not necessarily because it does the most damage, but it does really safe and consistent damage, which is something that a lot of other classes can't boast of. And that's one of the reasons why my friends really want to use Scourge for the raids that we're going to do, right? You know, the raids that we're going to do together, because the raids that we're going to do is not just any raid, guys. It's actually not just any raid. If it was just for an ordinary raid, I wouldn't bother coming back to the... That sounds so mean. That sounds so mean. Do I really think so little of my friends that even if they wanted me to come back, I would just ignore them? Do I really think so little of my close and dear friends? I don't know. Maybe. No, but the reason that it's important to use a Scourge specifically is because it's a safe, consistent, and powerful DPS class, and the content that we will be engaging in together is going to be the hardest raid of the entire game. That's why this is important, you know? If it was not the most difficult content, then they would just be okay with me playing whatever. but we want to go with Scourges because it actually increases our chance of success because of how safe and consistent it is as a DPS. So that's the reason for that. That is the reason for that. Let's go with the big boy. Let's go with the big boy. Bonk. Okay. And then let's bomb it out. Oh man. It's kind of disappointing how little damage I do. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. Unfortunately, now that I'm not using Celestial Armor anymore, there's like a bit of a deficit in my survivability, right? Like, Necro is still supposed to be tanky. It's still supposed to be very survivable. But I've taken a hit to my survivability as a result of using these DPS builds. Nice. Cool. Okay, how long until this rally point? Okay, so we got 15 seconds to defend this rally point, guys. You think we can do it? I feel like we can. I feel like we can. So that's already down. That should be down. And then 3, 2, 1, and then we're good. And that should get us a lot of XP, right? In your current trained ability, we can master it now. So we got ourselves a lovely chest. So we finished the activity, guys. We finished the activity. And what we can do is we can get ourselves glider basics. Fantastic work, guys. We did it together. We did it together. As a result of that, we can go ahead and actually continue our main story progression, which is what I'm going to be doing now. Because I might as well, right? I might as well. The main story is going to take us through, like, all the different parts of the map. So I might as well just work on it while I'm here. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see what we can do here. But yeah, I mean, like, this sort of takes me back, to be honest. Because it's been a really long time since I've done this story. Like, this... When did this come out? If anybody remembers, like 2015, 2016? This came out a long time ago, actually. This came out a long time ago. You can see this person with, like, a skimmer. Oh no! Oh, rip. Rip, guys. He died young, unfortunately. Our skimmer friend died young. We couldn't save him. We tried our best. We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it didn't really matter because he jumped off. He jumped off! It wasn't us, it was him. It was all him. Alright. So I think that, like, from this point we can just, like, leisurely do the story, and then, you know, I can... Hydrate. Oh, Ghoul! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I'll drink some water, and... I don't know why I do this. I shouldn't do this, but I'm just gonna drink, like, really close to the microphone. There we go. But thank you for the redeem. How are you going today, Ghoul? How are you going today? Out of curiosity, have you played Guild Wars 2? Ah, Aripie, welcome! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Aripie? Welcome. So where do we actually need to go? We need to check in at the main Pact camp. I feel like I've already explored that area. Yeah, I have. It's over here. And so the little story of this area is that we are part of a multi-factional expedition force called the Pact. And it was created in the story of the, like, the base Guild Wars 2 game. And so we've come together to face this sort of jungle dragon who is residing in here, this heart of Maguma, like this forest area. And then what happened is that upon entry into the dragon's territory, I mean, like, that's what happened, right? That's what happened. And so what we're doing now is, like, salvaging the wreckage, picking up the pieces of our failed expedition and trying to get the gang back together so that we can make some progress and move and advance on the heart of Maguma of the dragon. So right now there's, like, a main encampment and we'll be going there just to continue the story. But welcome, AriPie. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? All right. Whoa, this wall. I wish I could read this. Wait, does he? No. Okay, that's kind of cool though. I never even noticed this before. There's like, you know, all this writing. That's neat. Well, I say it's neat, but this is probably like a memorial wall for all of the people lost in the battle or like lost in the expedition, right? So, you know, this is, I'm sitting here going, oh, this is cool, this is nice, but it's like, no, this is actually to remember the dead, which is pretty dark actually. So Ensign Wilton, where is he? Oh, that guy has a griffin. Oh, hacks. Why do they get the nice animals? I mean, I do have a pretty cool raptor. Let's try and not get stuck in the terrain, shall we? Wait, no, that goes down, but unfortunately not into the camp. So I guess, yeah, there was nothing with where we were before. Where we needed to go was actually on the other side. But summoning with Linkin Park lyrics. Oh my goodness, very edgy stream. You know what? Raptor love, you know? He's got strong legs. This guy's got strong legs. He can handle it. Raptor love. Let's go. This is fine. We can just resummon him after. Our mounts are immortal. We don't have to worry too much about them. All right, so where's Ensign Wilton? Right here. We landed right in the right spot.
How can I help you, Commander?
How can I help you, Commander?
Marshal Hearn and Destiny's Edge were taken prisoner. I'm trying to track them down. Do you know anything?
I haven't seen them, except for Kaith. She wasn't on board the fleet when it launched, but she's definitely here.
Kaith's here?
Kaith's here?
When did you see her?
Wait, she leaves
Where
it
did
like
she go?
over the course
She
of the
came to
main
a few
story,
hours
doesn't
ago,
she?
heading west.
I don't
She was
remember.
trying to keep a low profile, but it's
been a while since I played this.
Was she wearing a large backpack?
I think so. I only caught a glimpse. You of all people know how stealthy she can be. What was in the backpack?
What was in the backpack?
Something important. to
Okay,
me. And when I catch up to her,
it's
I'm going to
funny
take it back.
because this is like
Thanks very much.
important lore, important
Ask around
story,
before you leave.
and then I'm
A
just
lot of these
thinking,
soldiers have seen
man,
things
I haven't engaged in this story for like. I haven't engaged in this story for like 5 years, so I do not remember at all what's going on. I don't remember at all what's going on. She's a sneaky thief after all. Was Kaith a thief? I don't remember. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're gonna go, I assume, back up through here. And I'm also gonna get off the mount because of the tricky terrain, sometimes the mounts don't work as intended. So we're gonna go around here and then up through there. And basically just get back to where we were before. There we go. And then the guy was up here, right? No? Am I just, is there something wrong with me that I just can't read, like, the basic map and the basic instructions? Okay, he's over there. Wait, how am I still in combat? I wanted to mount up. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to mount up and then... I can glide now though, can't I? Alright guys, alright. Right, well, we're gonna do this. And if I fall to my death. But you know what? Let it not be said that, you know, Toru does not have... Oh, wait, never mind. I can just mount up. Never mind. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Alright, here we go.
Glad to have you with us.
Oh my goodness.
I can't stay. I need to find where the Mordrem take their high-value
Okay,
prisoners.
so yeah.
All
We're looking
prisoner
for
trade
prisoners
routes
now.
go
We're looking for
west,
prisoners.
especially ones with officers and the like.
What do you know about the Itzel?
The tree frogs to the northeast? Not much.
The Itzel.
They're quick. They move through the canopy like they were
I like
born in
frogs. Frogs are cool.
it. I think they're friendly, but with all the Mordrem activity around here, I'm guessing they have
So,
to play it
yeah,
safe.
the game is like sort of
Anyway,
ushering you into
you'll
the
need
different
help moving
areas
west.
where you can
These
encounter the different,
You'll
you
know the
know,
best way to
factions
get
and the
where you want.
races and all of that sort of thing. So that's what we're doing. Yay, we made a little bit of extra progress. Nice. We also get a mastery point, which we're not going to use right now because we don't need it right now. But we can regroup with our comrades. And wait, where is that? Like here? Okay. if that's the case, let's just go there manually. Yeah, let's just go there, right? Let's go. Bonk. Wait, this is the wrong way. Oh my goodness. Don't mind my sense of direction, guys. Don't mind my sense of direction. I'm a little slow on the uptake. Alright. Going down there is going to be very painful. Be extremely painful, if anything. So we're going to try and go this way, which should be a lot less... I mean, this is fine. This is fine. Raptor love. Okay. He made it, sort of. He made it. This is okay. And then we can just go through here. And then up through here. And then this should take us to where we need to go. You know, meeting up with our companions. Oh my goodness. He's, this Mordrem husk, I think he had some burritos earlier. I mean, yeah, that's very stinky. It's very stinky. Alright. Alright, so what I'm doing now is like all these different attacks. So with the way that the game works, like, if you've played a game like, I don't know, it's like, Guild Wars 2 tries to find a hybrid solution between tab target games such as World of Warcraft and then more action-oriented games, right? And I think the closest analogy for Guild Wars 2 would be like Elder Scrolls Online. Has anybody in chat played Elder Scrolls Online? I'm not sure if you guys have. I played a little bit of it personally. It's not really my speed. Part of the reason is because playing from Kangaroo Land, I had issues where I'm dealing with like 400 ping. Oh, no good, no good. Alright, I'll shut up.
Then we need to go deeper into the jungle. I'm ready.
Okay, Bram.
Hold on. We don't know this region, but there are potentially friendly Hylic nearby, and we could use their help.
Could use their help.
For
Nothing
what?
wrong with that.
We can handle
Nothing wrong
anything
with
this
that at
jungle
all.
throws at us. We know where to look. Let's start looking.
Not without better intel. We're in Mordremoth's territory.
Oh
but I
my
won't let us
god,
get
I
ambushed
forgot
by
how
the
big
Templars.
Toru's ears are. Look at
But
them,
we're
they're
not-
massive.
Okay, fine. Let's talk to these Hylic.
Look at his ear. Like, you can't really see it that well, but look at how big and floppy those ears are. Oh my god.
Mordrem God.
You,
Let's show these new Hylic
You
which
get-
side we're on.
I could, you know, tilt my neck, whack someone in the face with these floppers and give them a concussion. That's how big these ears are. Wow, look at them. Very nice.
Hit 'em hard, people.
Very nice. Okay, so what are we doing? Help the local Hylic fight off the Mordrem guard. And so what? Oh, so the game's put us in like an instanced area now, which is unfortunate because we can't use our mounts. But there are Hylic, or like the frog people here. And then what we need to do is we need to defend them from these Mordrem guards. So what the Mordrem are, so I explained earlier how we're here to like take on a jungle dragon, right? I believe I explained it. Maybe I didn't. Apologies if I didn't really explain it too well. But yeah, we're here on an expedition to take out this jungle dragon. And what the Mordrem are is that they're his corrupted minions. And so the Sylvari, which is like the game's equivalent of wood elves, right? So Canuck is a Sylvari. Ah, Drakian, welcome, welcome. How are you going? How are you going today? How are you going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, Canuck is a Sylvari. And so that's like, you know, this game's version of Wood Elves. And a lot of the Mordrem monsters are Wood Elves that have been corrupted by the Forest Dragon. Because, in fact... Oh, is this a spoiler? Should I be concerned about spoiler? No, this isn't even a spoiler as far as Heart of Thorns goes, right? And it's like a 2015 expansion pack, so it shouldn't matter anyway. But... the Sylvari are actually like minions of Mordremoth, the jungle dragon. And so they have like an inbuilt mental weakness to the jungle dragon's mental control. And some of them, like Canuck, can resist the brainwashing, but a lot of other Sylvari cannot. And so those Sylvari who have fallen to Mordremoth end up being the Mordrem that we fight off. And I think that's sort of interesting because you sort of see just gonna lurk tonight, mate. No worries, no worries. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the +1 Draken. I appreciate it. You know, if you're lurking, if you're chatting, it doesn't really matter. Just the fact that, you know, you spend your time coming here, you know, it is appreciated. So thank you. Thank you. But I think there is like, there's like a sort of parallel, right? With like how orcs in Lord of the Rings work, right? Because I'm not sure if people do know this, but it's like the original orcs in Lord of the Rings was like corrupted elves. And so I don't know if this is like an if this takes inspiration from that idea or whatever, but I do like media, or I do like the idea, you know, where you have an ally and they've been corrupted into an enemy. I find it interesting. I find it interesting because, you know, you could potentially go, you know, you could potentially have a story theme or like a narrative theme where you go through like a redemption arc and that sort of thing. But generally speaking, like when you have a race or like when you have people that have been corrupted to be your enemies, it generally like has interesting undertones of like the concept of corruption itself and other aspects like, you know, free will, you know, sentience and that sort of thing. And I do find it interesting when media do try and tackle it. Now, it's not necessarily saying that a lot of media tackle it with like a whole bunch of nuance or have a whole lot to say about it necessarily, but, you know, I do enjoy some stories that do have it. And this is one of them. All right, so let's talk to Ibli. Oh my God, he looks so out of it, guys. He looks out of it. Doesn't he? Doesn't he? He looks a bit out of it. I would say he does.
I am Ibli of the Highlick. Welcome.
Oh, it's a she. Sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
glad we could help. We've also lost people to the Mordrem, and we'd like your assistance in getting them back.
Of course.
Of
We have a
course.
common enemy.
Common
Needs to
enemy.
warn our village. But come with us and meet Arcana, chieftain. We can't help you if we are not safe, but if you help us secure the village, I'm sure the Kana will offer her support.
Oh, very nice.
Excellent.
Very
Let me
nice.
speak with my
So
people,
these
and then I'll be
frogs.
honored to meet your
Oh
chieftain.
my God, he's a big boy. What an absolute unit. I'm in awe of the size of this lad. Look at him. What a big boy. Anyway, it's pretty interesting that these frogs, they're like, they're natives to the jungle, right? They're natives to the jungle. So they're not actually aligned with the dragon, which is pretty cool. So we can find allies in the jungle. Confer with your comrades.
I'm not going to waste time making introductions. I volunteer to scout ahead.
Bad idea.
Bram.
Can't risk getting
I'm not a huge fan.
I also prefer
Not
to
a
work alone,
huge
but you
fan.
don't always get
Well, I mean, I'm not a fan to begin with. I'm a turtle, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Because, like,
Agreed.
I think right now, Bram is like...
Don't go too far without
Well, he gets worse later, actually. But, like, he's, like, in his, emotional teenager arc right now. He gets over it eventually, but that will be later. That will be later. All right, so we'll talk to Ibli and Tislak, and then we'll go back to their village, and then we'll talk with their village leader, guys. Let's talk with their village leader. All right. What else do I need to complete my build, actually? Probably just the back piece, I guess. Probably just the back piece. Right. That's fine. That's fine. This is pretty cool. I think that... Oh, I don't know.
Big guy is Tislak of the New Hawk.
I don't know. Like, what I was gonna say is... If anybody is in chat who actually has gone through, like, the Guild Wars expansions, what's your opinion? What's your opinion on the story? Do you guys prefer Heart of Thorns, or do you prefer Path of Fire? So this is the Heart of Thorns expansion story, and Path of Fire is the story after this, the second expansion to Guild Wars 2. So, you know, if anybody has played through them in chat, you know, what do you think is better? Like, for me personally, right? Here I am saying, what's your opinion? And then I'm just going to say, no, I don't care about your opinion. I'm going to say what my opinion is. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm not even going to wait for an opinion. No. I think though personally, I actually do enjoy Heart of Thorns a lot, and maybe this is just because of the people I played with when I was active. Like, because I was a lot more active when you know this expansion came out, and so I was doing a lot more large group activities, and so I felt more invested in the maps, right? I felt more invested in the content of the maps in Heart of Thorns, and so I think that translates to me being more invested in the story.
But don't worry, I'll vouch for you.
And this is pretty cool. It's like one thing that Heart of Thorns really, I don't know, I guess the base game has a lot of it too, but it introduces like a lot of verticality, right? It introduces multiple levels. So we can see here there's like 3 levels. There's an underground level, surface level, upper level. I enjoyed both. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Kenjo. That is really good to hear. I think that like introducing a lot of verticality just made for a lot more interesting maps. And I know that there are a lot of people that sort of get annoyed with how the maps are laid out in Heart of Thorns, but I actually do enjoy them a lot more than Path of Fire. I have to be honest.
The Mordrem Guard are preparing for a major
But Kenjo, if you enjoyed both, just out of curiosity, what would your preferred one be though? If you had to choose one, if you don't mind me asking.
Fallen, taken. And if not for these new arrivals, we would be too.
The jungle provides. Thank you, strangers.
Damn.
Are you also here to help us protect our village?
Sure. Why not?
Mordrem are a threat
Why
to us
not?
too. We're here to stop them. Your people in mind.
What's with
can
all
help
these
each other.
jewels?
I say we strike first and hit the Mordrem as they muster. They won't expect us to attack them.
My god, look at Tislak,
Our people
guys.
here need protection. We should
Look at
focus on keeping the
Tislak.
village's defenses.
Everybody's tiny, and Tislak is literally like three times the size of everybody else. What an absolute unit. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he is so impressive. What a specimen. Oh, wow. Oh, God. I gotta settle down. I don't know why I'm so excited over Tislak, of all people, but like look at these short stacks. And look at my boy. Look at him. Oh, what an absolute unit. All right. No, we're going to side with Tislak here. So the game does try and offer us a choice. So I know I've been talking over a lot of the story, so apologies for that. But essentially what happened is that we were brought here to the village, and now we have 2 options, whether we want to attack the Mordrem head on, or whether we want to hold up in the village and defend it instead. And I'm sort of torn, right? I'm sort of torn because as a turtle, I like to, you know, curl up in my shell. I like to turtle, right? It's a valid strategy. It's a valid strategy. If you guys played strategy games, it's a valid strategy, right? To turtle up, to play defensive and put yourself in a position where you can overturn your opponent, right? But on the other hand, we got our boy. We got Tislak, the lad. You know, Tis lad. And I think we'll just go with him because he just monsters over everybody else. It's just so impressive. What a boy. What a lad.
Much time left.
Not sure both stories were decent. Heart of Thorns was their first go at an X-Pack, so Path of Fire felt more polished, but honestly, in terms of replayability, Heart of Thorns is better with its content. I think that's that's probably like the general opinion, Kendra. And it's a good opinion actually, because for the longest time, there was a lot of complaints about how the Path of Fire maps were like a one and done experience, right? Where you did what you needed to do and then you never need to go back. Whereas with Heart of Thorns, they gave you a reason to keep coming back every day. And, you know, for me personally, it really built a sense of community. So maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but like back in like 2016, you know, those sorts of days, you know, before I was really, really into endgame stuff, what I would actually do is because I'd be in multiple guilds, right? Because like the game gives you the opportunity to be in multiple guilds, right? You have, wait, huh? Why do I have an invite? Hello? Why are people inviting me to guilds? I'm but a new player. Is it one of you guys in chat inviting me to a guild? Stream sniping? Huh? Huh? No. I don't know. Probably somebody saw me in Lion's Arch and just decided to randomly invite me. So what is this? Knights of the Silver Chalice. I'm gonna decline because I don't know these guys.
Here to defend the village. Good luck.
Wait, no. I want to fight them.
Chosen wisely. We make our stand here.
No. Tislak. I didn't know you put me on a clock. Oh no.
We are but fodder for
Oh
the
no.
master's horse.
Alright, fine. We'll defend the village.
How wrong they
We'll
are.
defend the village, guys. We took too long. But yeah, this game has like...
Tide as best I can.
Okay, good luck. Yeah, this game has like 5 guild slots.
If this works, I promise that in turn our scouts will help you find your friends.
Good luck. Alright. And so...
I am grateful for your help. Once the village is out of danger, I will
Okay.
put whatever
Okay,
resources
Kana.
I can at your disposal.
Let's hurry it up.
I need to
let's-
check our
let's
defenses,
hurry it up.
and you should
Let's just
see
do the
who are
quest.
nobly risking your
Let's
lives.
defend the town. And let's get out of here. Come on.
Isn't the time for a tour of the village.
Come on.
Be preparing.
Ibli.
We are preparing.
Let's get going.
This tour will help our new friends respond when the Mordrem come.
Lead on, Kana. The better we can lay out of the village, the better we can defend it.
Okay, but yeah, this game has like 5 guild slots, and so back in those days, I was in multiple guilds. And I did different activities based on that guild. And so back in those days, I was in a guild that did something called the Heart of Thorns like train, the meta event train. And so what that means, like, I wonder if they're equivalents in other games. I'm not 100% sure. But what that is that there are a bunch of like story open world events that occur in a quest chain that happen one after the other, right? Across all of these maps in this expansion pack. So we have Verdant Brink and Auric Basin, and then you have Tangled Depths, and then you have Dragon Stand. So those are the 4 maps. And so, yeah. You go ahead, Kana. I'll catch up later. I'm having a talk with the chat, right? I'm having a moment. And so I played with a guild where they would have a commander, they would have a structure where they would get like 20 people together, and then they would open the squad for like people just on the map and stuff. So just open world randoms, and we would do the entire quest chain on all 4 maps, and that took like an hour, 2 hours or something like that. And then people did that constantly, like every day. And it was actually a really comforting experience to come home from work and know that you have that community of people, because
And thank you. Your scouts will be
interrupting me, Kana. All right, but it was really comforting because you had all of these like different people coming together, but it was like the same people, right? So like you'd go into the voice chat. Was it even Discord at the time, or was it like Ventrilo? I don't even remember. But like you go into the voice chat, and then there'd be like 15 people in the chat. And then like 10 of them are like people who are there almost every day, right? So it's part of their routine. Right? And I found that really, really comforting, and that gave me such a strong sense of community in this game. And unfortunately, like, I'm no longer in contact with a lot of those people, so it's kind of, it's like it's unfortunate. It's sad. But at the time, that was, talking with those friends, making those connections, having that sense of structure, right? That was what really anchored me to Guild Wars 2 back in those days. And I feel like as MMOs, like MMOs, I don't know, there's like a resurgence now, right? There's like a resurgence in MMOs, especially with like the success of Final Fantasy XIV, the success of critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, with a free trial up to level 60 that includes the Heaven's Ward expansion, now free on SquareEnix.com or whatever the fuck. But like, you know, like as MMOs in general sort of have like dwindled in popularity until recently, this idea of community has, you know, been a little bit difficult to find in games, and it's difficult to replicate, you know, those sorts of formative experiences that you have connecting with people, you know, making friends and that sort of thing. And I do feel like if it wasn't for that group of people at the time, then I probably wouldn't have been nearly as invested in this game. And if I wasn't nearly as invested in this game, then I wouldn't have played it for so long. You know, and it's interesting how, like, rather than the game itself being what anchors me to the game, it's actually the social connections that you make that anchors me to the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. It's the social connections that I made that anchored me to this game, and I find that to be really cool and really interesting. And I don't know how it is for you guys when it comes to like MMOs and other multiplayer games, but I definitely feel like, you know, any game that can attempt to recreate that kind of connection with people definitely is a good thing. Definitely is a good thing. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Welcome, Glitch. Welcome, Glitch. How are you today? How are you today, Glitch? Welcome to the stream. Must be a little bit early for you right now, right? But how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. How are you today? All right. We are currently playing Guild Wars 2. We're currently playing Guild Wars 2, and we're doing like a little bit of the story. Just a little bit of the story. And it's not too difficult. It's not too difficult, but it is a thing. It is a thing. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Speaking from a personal perspective, it's Friday evening, right? It's Friday evening, so my work week is over. I can rest and relax, and I can focus on streaming. I can focus on streaming and having fun with you guys. So I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Yeah, I had to stay up. Oh my goodness, that's rough. That's rough, Glitch. That is very, very rough. Were you working on a commission, or were you doing something else? I'm not sorry for like not being 100% sure, but I believe you may have had a stream today. Maybe that's it. I'm not 100% sure. So sorry in advance. Oh. We did it. I wasn't even focused. But yeah, did you have like a stream? Whoa! Look at that big boy. Where's Tislak? Where's our boy Tislak? Get him back here. We need the big frog.
I am not impressed.
Oh boy. He is a huge lad. Alright. We can do this. I just started working on comms, and yeah, I streamed. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. That's 100% fair. I mean, like, just, I think that, obviously, because I don't, you know, I don't work on commissions, and I have zero artistic talent. But, like, in general, you know, I just hope that, you know, that you look after yourself and that your sleep schedule is not too tilted out of balance and that sort of thing. Because, you know, you gotta look after yourself. But I hope that right now, you know, you're not doing anything that's too tiring or too exhausting, and that you're just chilling at the moment. But that's cool. Actually, sorry, I do have like a question. I feel bad for asking. Because like I'm revealing that like I'm not 100% sure of what's going on, but like I know that you're having like the live 2D, right? You're getting like a new live 2D done. Have you had a chance to debut that yet? Or are you going to debut that at a later point? Because I remember looking at the design and I was like, hey, this design looks sick. So I'm really looking forward to when you debut that. You know, I know it's on your Twitter. So sorry for not remembering off the top of my head, but like I am actually pretty excited for it because the design looks really cool. I haven't set a debut yet because it's not done being rigged. Okay, fair enough. Good to know. Thank you. No worries. No worries. When I see a good design, I'm just gonna say it flat out. You know, it's a cool design. It's a really good design. I'm looking forward to the debut. I'm looking forward to the debut. I hope it goes well. And if it's at a good time, I will be there. All right. So we've done what we've needed to do in this village, right? We've defended this village, so we can go ahead and leave the instance and continue on with the story. Oh, sorry, JP. I missed your redeem. What does it say? How is the process when someone redeems a read a copy pasta reward? Well, you're just wasting points now, JP. Is this intentional? Is this intentional? You're like using one redeem to ask about another redeem. So, if you have a copy pasta, you know, you write it out and then I'll read it. There we go. So thank you for asking your question. I appreciate it, and I will be taking your points. So basically, if you have a copy pasta, then use that specific redeem to write it out. And if I'm okay with that particular copy pasta, then I will just read it. You know, just because it's put in the redeem doesn't necessarily mean I'll read it, right? Doesn't necessarily mean I'll read it. I am a wholesome... Sorry. I'm gonna get so many extra doubts, but I'm a wholesome VTuber, guys. I'm a wholesome VTuber. So if you're gonna say something that's lewd, crude, and, you know, vulgar, then there's a chance I won't read it. There's a chance I won't read it, you know? But I will still take your points. But yeah, that's the process, JP. That's the process. All right, so... Ibli, what's going on, my friend?
But there are 3 still in the field who can help you find your friends.
I can work with that. Just call out their location and I'll do the rest.
Imal is closest, so I'll send you to her first.
Ooh.
Good luck. Again, as Kana Miyake's son, I consider it my duty and
Also,
my honor
okay,
to repay
cool.
the debt we owe.
Thank you, Ibli.
Thank you, Ibli.
And may I add, I love your glider. If you like the view from above, you should also learn to use our local mushrooms.
Oh
They
no.
give you an extra boost when you jump.
Can I do that yet?
Legs without being a Hylic.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. Yeah, we can do this. We can train. I don't doubt you. You are on the wholesome scale, I would say. Thank you for answering my question. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, JP. Appreciate it. All right. So we need to find a Scout Imal and inquire about our missing comrades. How far away is this? Oh, it's not actually too far. So there's like a bridge there and then up there. So this is not too bad at all. We can see the bridge there already. So we'll make our way across and then we should find Imal right here. Right here. Wait, no? Down? I'm not sure I want to go down, but... let's just do it. Let's just do it. Ow. Ow. We're fine. We're fine. Nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. That was planned. That was planned, guys. That was totally planned.
Welcome. What brings you to our jungle?
Ibli sent me. I tasked 2 of my people with tracking Mordrem prisoners, and now I need to catch up with them. I need to find the prisoners, or my trackers. One's a young Norn, and the other's a Char with a flaming sword.
I haven't seen anyone like that.
Flaming sword.
But I have seen a
It's
plant
true,
with a
though.
large backpack.
It's true.
She came through a few hours
Oh, a
ago.
woman with a large
She was
backpack.
traveling alone and looked very suspicious. Like she was in a hurry and didn't want to be seen.
I know who that is, and I'll deal with her soon enough.
Soon enough.
As for the others you mentioned, check in with my partner, Akan.
So out of curiosity, JP, were you thinking of redeeming your copy pasta? Or were you just asking to throw away some points? Because if you were, I could make a redeem, which is just, you know, nothing next time.
So gliding is the best way to get his attention?
Oh, Dark Tiro, welcome. Welcome back. It's been a little while. How are you doing, Dark Tiro? How are you doing today? I'll hydrate. Yes. Thank you for the redeem.
Thanks for the tip.
I'll drink really close to the microphone for that slurping ASMR. There we go. There we go. I don't know why I do that. It's so bad. Because, like, I over-exaggerate, like, the slurping. But, but thank you for the redeem, Tiro. Hopefully you're doing well today. Hopefully you're doing well today. It's glad to see you back. Oh, sorry. Glad to see you back. Wholesome? Wait, Glitch. What do you mean? That was wholesome. Like that wasn't meant to be anything else. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't meant to be anything else. I have a really nice day. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. What about you? I'm having a nice evening. I'm having a nice evening myself. Yeah, I've finished up with like my work for this week, and so I can rest and relax and play some video games, which is, you know, which is what it's all about. Oh, no. Glitch, please. Oh my goodness. All right, so I want to use it, but I don't know if I can access the source from my work PC. Oh, wait, source? What were you looking at? What kind of copy pasta, JP? What kind of copy pasta? What kind of copy pasta? Maybe I can look it up for you. How did I go flying backwards like that? Excuse me? Alright, but what kind of copy pasta, JP? I don't know if you can access it from work either, but maybe if you let me know what it is, I can look it up for you. I can look it up for you. Kenjo. Kenjo. Why that laugh, huh? Why is everybody laughing at me? Why is everybody laughing at me? I'm super, super wholesome. I'm the most wholesome streamer on this website called twitchtv.com. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Why is there so many people doubting my wholesomeness in this chat? It's corporate VTuber related, but the forum/page that it is on is not something I want to visit here. Oh? Wait, corporate VTuber related? I mean, what kind of corporate VTuber? Is this a... Wait, is this what I think it is, JP? Is this pizza related copy pasta, if I might ask? Oh no, Tiro, no! Why did you redeem another hydrate? Oh no, oh no. Okay. There we go. Nothing unwholesome about that, guys. Nothing unwholesome about that. But thank you for the redeem. Thank you for the redeem. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I saw Pekra at a store. Oh, that's a very common copy pasta. You can find it on reddit.com. Actually, it's like, you just Google, like, I saw X at a store. I think the original is actually, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I believe that the original copy pasta refers to Hollywood actor Ryan Gosling. So maybe if you look that up, JP. Okay, so where we need to go is like down here. Okay. It has been, or it's about to be, 1 second since this wonderful raptor fell to his death. He was a great raptor. He was one of the best. Raptor love! Okay. It's fine. Once you get back up, you can just go back on him. It's fine. He's okay. He's okay. I can't? Oh, well, that's... You know what, JP? You know what, JP? Sometimes in life, you just have to, you know, accept. You just have to accept that it sucks to suck. Oh, okay, so we get the vista here. Make the way to the gliding point. Here we go. Here we go. Is it the one... Oh, sorry. Is it the one with a water Pokemon that looks a bit like a cat? I'm not sure what that's in reference to, Kenjo. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. If I'm being quite honest, I'm not 100% sure what that's in reference to. Maybe you can redeem and we can find out. So is this the gliding point or not? I guess the gliding point's the one up here. Here we go. And glide over to scout Adan. So he's like all the way down, right? Or is he there? Oh, it's this dude. It's this frog. Okay, okay. Well then, can't we just go here? Wouldn't this be better? Right? Like this one would be better. Surely. Surely. No, you deafs don't want to read that one out. Okay. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it, Kensho. I actually don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, so I'll take your word for it. Dude's chilling. Look at him. Look at him go. His homeland. His homeland is being invaded by a jungle dragon and being taken over by his evil minions. And you know what this guy does? You know what Scout Akan does? He jams out. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to him.
That was amazing. I've seen a lot of gliders since those great sky ships crashed, but never so close.
Spectacular, isn't it? But on to business. Iblis sent me to ask if you'd seen two of my friends come
Alright.
Did see a char with a flaming sword. And a
Ooh,
with a mace.
so he saw Ritlock. Nice.
Toward the bad Itzel.
The bad Itzel?
Unfriendly. The caustic Itzel have been attacked too often lately. Now they treat all outsiders as enemies. The scout Ubek should be there. She was going to get a closer look. Had strange ideas about how to get close enough.
Sort of unfortunate.
Thank you. I'll look there next.
It's sort of unfortunate how we have, you know, situations like that where they're under attack. And so they get to a point where they just treat every outsider as an enemy. Like they can't distinguish between friend and foe because they're so used to being attacked. You know, it is unfortunate. And it's not just like, oh, you know, this is like a group of people, right? It happens on the individual level as well, right? Because as a person, like as an individual, if you get attacked constantly, then you just reach a point where like you start to see everything with mistrust. And I think that getting to that kind of situation is just really unfortunate because it takes a lot of work to undo all of those habits, to undo that mindset. And so it really is unfortunate. Like, yes, you know, this is happening in the context of a game, a group of frogs in a game, but it is unfortunate because this exact kind of behavior does play out in real life, you know? And, you know, you do what you can to try and ensure that people don't fall under, you know, these sorts of habits, but sometimes due to the, you know, circumstances that they find themselves in, it's likely just to happen regardless, you know? And it's rough. It's rough. Oh my god, this guy keeps moving around so much. And here I am saying, it's rough that these guys don't trust anybody. It's rough that these guys are hostile to everybody. And here I am, wiping them out one by one, confirming all of their worst, you know, fears, right? It's like, you know, these guys, these poor Itzel, see everybody as an enemy. And what am I doing? I'm slaughtering them. I'm slaughtering them. I'm proving them right. Okay, let's find a way up. So, like, I'm pretty sure the easy way to go through here is just to use the mushroom, right? Use the mushroom, but I'm going to go the long way. Because we don't have enough mastery to unlock the mushrooms yet, right? We don't have enough mastery to unlock the mushrooms. So, let's see what we can do. Is there anything that we can do to actually get us up there? Ah, okay. Okay, please be patient. I need time to think on this. Because this is like it's not a puzzle. It's not a brain teaser. But this is like an obstacle. And I am but a humble turtle that lacks the cognitive ability to suss it all out. So I'm pretty sure, like, there's probably a way through here. Oh, no. And then you just jump down? Maybe? Which one? This one here. The intent is like to take the mushrooms and then to go up there. But I'm trying to brute force it because I don't... Ah! Because I don't have the mushroom mastery yet. I don't have the mushroom mastery yet. Wait. Yeah, okay. I was like... Where was he? Which one not read out? Oh, Kendra is referring to like some sort of water Pokemon one that looks a bit like a cat. Umbreon, I guess? I don't know. I don't know about any specific copy pastas. Oops. With regards to that. But maybe there's something? Maybe there's something. Yeah, see, we can't... Oh, we can use this? No, we can't use it yet. We can't use it yet. Alright. That's fine. Let's see if there's any way through up here. I don't think there is. Yeah, there's probably not, but... I mean, maybe. Because we can just glide from up here, right? So if we reach high enough, and then we just go through there, and then we just glide, right? So we'll try that. We'll try that. Master of Overkill. Cool. I don't know what for, but, you know. Cool. Alright. Alright. I see path. I hope this is the right path. I don't know where I'm going. I can't see! I'm blind! I landed on something! I landed on something. Okay. I think we can... Oh, oh no. I'm gonna try and land inside here. Okay. Okay. Whew. Yes! We did it. We did it, guys. We made our way to the village without needing to do the intended mechanic. Without doing the intended mechanic. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Scout Ubek. Oh, this guy's a prisoner.
I'm trying to keep a low profile here, but you've clearly got a purpose. What do you need, stranger?
Iblis sent me. I'm looking for a Norn and a Char traveling together. If I get you out of here, will you help me?
Get me out? After all the trouble to get in?
So you're not a prisoner?
I let myself get captured to learn all I can about the Goztec itself situation. And I've got a lot more to learn. But I can help you. I did see your friends, hot on the heels of a Mordrem prisoner caravan, headed west.
Thanks. And good luck with your mission.
Okay, you know what, JP? You know what, JP? If you redeem it, I'll read the copy pasta because I know what copy pasta you're referring to. So if you redeem it and then you give me like the target of it, then I'll read it out. How about that? How does that sound? I'll meet you halfway because, you know, searching up reddit.com on your work computer is a no-go, and I can understand why it's a no-go. Yeah. I was gonna say something really mean. I was like, you know, personally, I wouldn't view reddit.com even on my home computer, you know, but no. That's too mean. I don't mean that. But if you redeem it, then I'll read it because I know it's the one that depends if it's the one without variation. If it's just replacing the name, then it's not worth it. Oh, so it's a special variation? Oh, then you're gonna have to explain, JP. You're gonna have to explain. I don't know what it is then. Because the grocery store one is like a pretty set in stone copy pasta. And I don't know of any like special variations of it. The only difference that I know of is like to do with the name. Alright, Prisoners of the Dragon. So I guess we actually just go back down. So let's go through the tree chops again. Prepare to get blinded, friends. Prepare to get blinded. No. Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of stamina and just fall to my death, aren't I? Okay. I have to do this in order to not die. Oh! That was so close. I nearly just fell. I nearly fell and died. Nearly fell and died. I don't know if there's one with special variation. I saw other ones and they adapted the dialogue. Make up your mind, JP. Make up your mind. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore, my friend. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Enter. Enter the story instance. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh. I'll post it when I see which one I like. But I might not be streaming by then. You're gonna have to risk it, JP. You're gonna have to risk it and go to the infamous reddit.com in order to get the copy pasta that you're after. Or maybe you can just ask me to read another copy pasta.
I told you to stay close, not take unnecessary
Here we go.
risks.
But we spotted a Mordrem prison caravan. We followed it, and it led us to this camp.
No risk, no reward.
No reward.
I made the call. Airson backed me up.
Who's the voice actor
Thought
for
it was worth
Ritlock?
the risk. We were right.
Deep voice is like really cool.
Now,
I wish I had a
heavily
deep voice like
defended is
that.
this
Like,
camp of yours.
I don't know. I don't think my voice is too bad, but it would be nice if like I had a deeper voice
They
almost.
set up a strong defensive
know.
perimeter, and they know how to patrol it.
They know how to control it.
The Mordrem Guard are sharp.
Oh,
precise.
wow.
They must know we're coming.
That doesn't matter now. There are prisoners here, and our friends might be among them. We're going in. Thanks for backing up Bram, Tribune. What's your assessment of the situation here?
This seems to be a large-scale prisoner containment camp. The Mordrem Guard goes out, collects living and dead bodies, and brings them here.
Oh, that's pretty nasty,
This is where
guys.
they grow all the Mordrem we've been fighting?
That is pretty nasty.
Prison camp? Part minion factory.
Right. There's
Ugh.
no easy access, but at least one member of Destiny's Edge is here. I can feel it.
Feelings? From a soldier like you?
Cut me some slack. I'm still getting used to this new magic and how to describe it.
All right.
We think there's a back way in. Follow me.
Right. Find a way into the back of the camp. So, actually, as part of like hyping up the expansion, so they took one of the characters. They took one of like the main NPCs, Ritlock Brimstone, and then they transformed him into a Revenant, which was a class. Which was a class that was added in the expansion.
Disrupt Mordremoth's progress in the whole region.
Added in the expansion.
Things get ugly.
That's pretty cool. I don't mind that kind of idea because it's like, it's an easy opportunity. Like, I don't know. Like, on one hand, I would argue that ArenaNet didn't necessarily take huge advantage of it. I gotta go, but have a good night. No, you too, Glitch. I'm really glad that you were able to stop by. And, you know, make sure to take care of yourself. Make sure to take breaks and all of that sort of thing. But take care of yourself, and I hope to see you around soon. But, thank you. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you. Thank you. I will. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. That makes me glad. That's good. That's good. I hope you have a nice rest or a nice morning or whatever you decide to do. And I hope to see you around another time. And if I can make it to some of your streams, I will also try and do that myself. But thank you. Thank you.
This is where they pile up the dead prisoners.
We're done here. Let's move on to the main encampment.
But yes, the Ritlock was like, you know, they didn't do a whole lot with it, to be fair. But like making him a Revenant was a pretty neat idea because it gives a way to show off the new toy, you know, the new character class to the player in a way that's, you know, nice and flashy and that sort of thing. And it sort of, you know, it gives them an idea like, oh, you know, I can make this class. I can play as this character, right? Whoa. Okay, cutscene. Here we go.
6 feet tall.
There's too many Mordrem Guard.
6 feet tall.
The noise will alert
Poor
the
Asura.
camp.
Poor
Looks like
Asura.
the
Just
Mordrem Guard
manlets.
bivouac. Close enough to guard the cages and to rally at the mustering ground.
Ooh.
They figure the Mordrem Guard muster here before rolling out in force to collect prisoners and corpses.
We overcame worse odds while you were off in the mists. We can handle this.
Bram, please.
You haven't really seen this crew in action yet, Tribune. Trust me. Follow my lead.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I just wanted to disconnect my phone because I was on full battery. I was like, oh, I don't really need to keep charging. But then I forget that it makes Windows spaz out so badly. Let's just make this area like really dangerous. Oh my god, I can't move. Okay. This is fine. Do you see that? Like instant down and instant res. That's, you know, I mean, that's part of like Necromancer gameplay. Not necessarily like the instant down and then instant res, but like just the idea, right? Because it's based on condition damage, like you can sort of, you know, like going down is not the end of the world because you can still do a lot of damage even though you're down.
About how you got these new skills, sir.
Maybe when Mordrem or one of its leafy puppets isn't trying to kill us. Until then, stop asking.
Why is he so mean?
Right now, we need to find a way off this plateau.
So mean. Alright. Look for a path off the plateau. Find a way into the prison camp. So the game is just telling us to go this way. And we should be able to go to an area where we need to go.
That's a lot of tendrils.
A lot of tendrils. Whoa, that's a lot of projectiles.
There's airship wreckage scattered across the plateau.
A lot of tendrils. Just like... Oh, we can just skip them or no? Okay. I was about to say. Ah! Shit. I always get hit by that. Oh, I'm gonna go down here. I'm surprised that the how... Oh, okay. Because they don't take any damage except burning. Oh, there was like a trick to this, wasn't there? There was a trick to this, wasn't there? But I completely forgot. Like, you take some of the equipment and then, like, you burn them up or whatever. Right? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead! No! Wait, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wasn't there, like, equipment here? And then this had, like, flamethrowers, right? No?
I don't see anything that'll help
okay.
against those tendrils.
I guess not. That's not too bad, though. Black Setsu, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you going? How are you going? There was, like, something that you can do against this, but I actually forgot. But I guess we can just do this, right? We can just do that. Because it will eventually get ticking damage on it. But welcome, Zetsu. Welcome. How are you today? How are you today? We'll take a look at, like, some of the corpses, and we'll see if there's anything. Because there was, like, I'm pretty sure you can get, like, a flamethrower here to breeze through this, right? No?
This is a dead end.
Is that a pun? Excuse me, was that a pun? Because he's dead. Alright, let's see.
I don't see anything that'll help against those tendrils.
Here we go. Airship debris. Surely, surely.
Nothing useful.
Aww.
I don't see anything that'll help against those tendrils.
Nothing? Nothing useful. SMH my head, guys. I'm doing great. My past 2-3 days have been fantastic. Wow. That's awesome. Awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Today's like Friday evening for me right now. So I'm done with work for the week. So I'm just having a good time chilling as well. I'm glad to hear. I'm really glad to hear that you're doing well. And I'm also really glad to hear that your last couple of days have gone well. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. So these are like fire grenades or whatever. And so this is what we need to get rid of the tendrils. I always knew that there was something that we could have, you know, used. But I wanted to see if I could brute force it. I wanted to see if I could brute force it. And, you know, you can't really. Wait, what? Eh? Really? Oh, wow. It actually wastes so much. Oh, it's like a field, that's why. It's a field, that's why. Okay, I'm dumb. Can we hit both? Yeah, we can. Ah! Should be able to hit both. And then we can just do this to like tick it out. We can do this to brute force it. There we go. And then we have this here. And then we can just go 1.
Let's do this.
6 feet tall.
Oh, wow, they respawn. Interesting. Alright. 2. 3. 4. 5. Grab some more. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Alright. Grab some more up here. Sorry, this is a little bit slow. But it is absolutely necessary in order to clear these tendrils. There we go. And then that should just burn the rest of them. That should just burn the rest of them. Oh? I must have missed one, didn't I? There's like one back down here, maybe? Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Yeah, there is one here. There you go. Nice. I've never encountered tendrils that powerful before. Obviously, my friend, you haven't... Obviously, my friend, you haven't seen a Japanese doujin. But,
Or that's what it wants us to think.
But, I'm wholesome, remember? I'm wholesome. Oh, wait! Maybe I should have chucked a grenade at that? No, it's fine. Oh, okay, so he cuts it down. Nice. Alright, cool.
There's the overseer. I'm itching for a
Ooh, boss fight. Let's go. Boss fight. Let's go. Alright. Pact ordnance. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Grenades. It's like I'm playing Condi Engie, guys. Look at this. Whoa! Oh my god! Look at that! Did you see how fast he ran? That's so good. That's so fucking good. Alright, alright. Let's get rid of this bloom. Bloom hate. Normally I wouldn't be saying something like that. Look at him go! Look at him go! Oh, far out. No! The bloom! Can I beat him fast enough? Because that seems to be the issue. I can't beat him fast enough. Oh, shit. Ah. Ah. Oh god, I got no. No! Stay away from me! Oh, I'm down! No! I'm down! Ah, it should be fine. Hello, game? Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm like try-harding and focusing, even though I really shouldn't need to. Okay, come on, come on, come on, get up, get up, get up. There we go. Okay, cool. Whew. That was a little bit stressful. Surprisingly stressful. Surprisingly stressful.
Growing stronger defenses. We need to hit them harder to clear a path.
can do. Stand back.
Stand back. Raw. He sounds so edgy all the time. Jeez. Oh? Have a new voicemail? Voicemail? Somebody's ringing me, guys. Somebody's ringing me. Alright. That's fine. I'll look at it later. I'll look at it later. I have people ringing me. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be work. But you know what? I'm playing video games. God damn it, I'm playing video games. I'm busy. I'll check it after. I'll check it after. There may be something that I would need to check. So, you know, I'm probably not going to keep playing for too much longer, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to get, like, some really good story progression going on here, guys. I want to get some good story progression.
Nice work, Kaz.
Nice work, Kaz.
Thanks, boss. Though, I'm not sure everyone would agree. Canuck's looking greener than usual.
Canuck's looking greener than usual. Greener than usual today, guys.
Buzzes in your skull. Green you get.
Jeez, he's so... I mean, I don't really blame him. I don't really blame him, but like Canuck is just so sharp, you know?
I swear
it. Alright. Treasure chest. We stuck the landing. We need to free all the prisoners. So we can see here, there's like, they're stuck inside the cages and all of that. So we do need to free all of them. So we can just like, you know, take our time. Get rid of these guys. I thought you can cancel skills that way. I guess not. Oh, you can't. Okay. Because that was just my, keybind. Okay. Oh, I wasn't able to hit everybody else. Unfortunate.
Commander, wait. This one is Nightmare Core.
Start running and don't stop until you hit dry top. Move.
That's pretty interesting, right? Because like this is a Sylvari prisoner, but this is like an opposing faction to our factions. And so what the game is trying to portray here is the idea that all of the old alliances are null and void. That this threat of the jungle dragon is bigger than any other previous threat. So what we know about like the politics and the factions and the alliances is not as valid as it was before. Alright, there's nothing there. Rip. Ripperoni and pepperoni. Alright. Let's go. You've been playing for 4 hours. Game! ArenaNet! Don't out me like this, bro! Don't out me like this! I'm not addicted. I can stop at any time. I swear. I promise. I'm not addicted. Why would you call me out like that? Why would you call me out like that? That's so uncool. That's so uncool. You imagine playing a game that calls you out like that for playing for too long? Oh, you enjoy our game too much. This cannot stand. What kind of game, you know? Come on, ArenaNet, please. I just want to enjoy the game. I just want to play. I just want to play. How can you take such a negative stance to me trying to enjoy your game? Do you not want people to play the game? It's so unfortunate, guys. So sad. Alright, so we're getting there. Oh, there's still a few, like, cells and prisoners that we can free. There's actually a couple that we missed back here. Okay, priority.
You're free now.
So there we go.
As fast as you can.
Commander, I'm ready for action.
Okay, and this should be the last one.
We've got things covered here. You want to get back in the action, find Laren here and follow his lead.
Should be the last one. There we go.
The last one, and still no sign of our people.
No sign of our people.
Still feeling that feeling.
Affirmative. It's even stronger here. They're close.
Oh.
Just
just behind those pine walls.
Put your new magic
Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Zetsu. There we go. Oh, he used the elite skill. See that? That was cool. Okay, another prisoner right here. Right here.
A rescue party. Then Wolf did hear me. In here.
Here we go.
Starving us.
Stagulkin. And this is important because she's the mother of this guy, Bram Airson.
We're alive or dead when it turns us into a blighting tree. Release us now.
Fowlin? Why is Mordrem locking up so many nightmare courtiers?
You know nothing of the court. We seek freedom, and Mordremoth's yoke is even more onerous than the pale trees.
Oh, here we go.
Forget her. Just get me out. The Mordrem took Logan and Zosha and Traherne deeper in the jungle, and I don't know why.
Hang on, Mother. We're about to bust you out of there.
Free air from her prison. Alright. But we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do the heroic thing and free Stagulkin from prison. Alright, let's see what we do now.
Head through the overpass. We can cut it off there.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Sorry if the music is a little bit low. It's a little bit low for me.
We have to keep moving.
I like my chances better this way.
Oh, wow. She tried to save her and she did that instead? Yeah, serves you right.
Mother, look out!
Oh, wow. That was pretty heavy. Pretty intense scene, guys. No! Oh.
No!
Damn. Damn. She met a very rough end. Oh. Bram, he's losing it. He's losing it, guys. Oh no, exactly, Kenjo. Exactly. I mean, yeah, that's a very rough situation. Like, I know that underplays it, right? Oh no, I used my dodges already. Fuck. I used my dodges already. This is fine. No! Oh, he got out of my play glands. He got out of my play glands. Air was great. A real shame. Yes, yes. What a shame. What a rotten way to die.
Bram, I'm sorry.
Oh, poor guy.
At least she took Fowlin with her.
Okay, so it says here, press E, right? Press E? No. No, we're gonna do right, friends. We're gonna do right by Stagulkin. We're gonna do right by Stagulkin. And we are going to press F. We're going to press F to pay respects. And I'd like the people in the chat to join me, if anybody is watching, to press F. To pay our respects to a fallen hero, Stagulkin. She was a Norn hero, one of the very best.
Go. I'll catch up.
Love.
I'm not going to die out here. Not until I see Mordremoth fall.
Take whatever time you need. Catch up as soon as you can.
Oh, poor Bram. Look at him. Poor guy. He's crushed. He's understandably crushed. Like his mother just got... Yeah. his mother just got like treated like a pincushion. So obviously he's skewered like a pincushion. So obviously he's very broken up, and I don't blame him. Neko, welcome to the stream. You came at a very dark time. Of course I joined and have to watch Air die all over again. Turtle just, yes. Unfortunately, you came exactly at the time that Air died. You know? Air was here, and then she died, and she ran out of air, if you will. Unfortunate. Loot the body? No. That's too disrespectful, Zetsu. We're not gonna do that. Also, we can't. I'm glad to see people pressing F, though. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
Listen up. I need a volunteer to stay behind. Bram will get his time, but he needs someone to watch his back. ...
over what, JP?
Bram and I have been through too much for me to just leave him like this. Go on ahead. I'll make sure we find you.
I get that it's the depth of field blur, but like...
Thanks, Rox.
Casimir and Marjorie were like so blurred earlier.
And the egg. And Mordremoth.
Alright, so we're gonna return to Verdant Brink. And actually, my friends, I think we will finish the game portion of this stream here. I feel like this is a good, not a good story event, but like a significant story event and a good stopping point. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to log out. And we're going to hop over here. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for everybody who did stop by, whether you were here for, just a moment or whether you were here for the entire time. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate your presence. I'm glad that I was able to share, a little bit of my Guild Wars 2 experience with you guys. I was able to talk a little bit about my previous experience in Guild Wars. I was able to, talk about like raids and that sort of thing, and we're able to like react to the story and all of that. Very emotional happenings, and I'm glad that I was able to share all of that with you guys. So, with that said, tomorrow I plan on doing a stream, okay? I plan on doing a stream, and that stream is going to be a tech stream. We'll be playing a little bit of a Monster Hunter Rise tomorrow, guys. Monster Hunter Rise. There's a demo out on Steam now because they've announced the release for the PC version, and it's going to be coming out early next year, but they're releasing a demo for tomorrow. And I want to try it on my GPU-less system and do like a tech stream. So I test out the performance. I play on the PC, the one without the graphics card. I test out the performance, and then we can go over some FPS numbers and graphs, and I can talk a little bit more about cache because that's what I do every time, right? But yeah, we can do a little bit of that, and I'm looking forward to it. But I do have a question. If anybody's still in chat, would anybody be interested? Because I have mentioned for the last 2 streams as I was playing Guild Wars, I've been doing it in order to join some of my friends doing endgame content. As of right now, I am not planning to stream that content, right? However, that can, and it could potentially change, right? I'm not planning to stream that content because I've got a lot of other friends who would be on voice call, and they're not VTubers, they're not trying to stream themselves. So I don't want to like drag them into like my stream where like I'm just talking with chat and all of that stuff. It's supposed to be the most difficult content in the game. The PvE content. So I want to like give it my full attention and give it my full focus, right? But what I will say is that if you guys are interested, I don't mind like doing like a guerrilla stream and that sort of thing, because I don't have it scheduled. My scheduled stream for tomorrow is the Monster Hunter Rise, you know, tech stream. But if you guys want to see me try out Doom CM, you know, Guild Wars 2 endgame raids, if you want to see me do that tomorrow, just let me know. Either let me know here in chat right now, or, you know, let me know on Twitter or on Discord and that sort of thing, and I will go ahead and stream it if you guys are interested. I'm not planning to at this point in time, but, you know, if people are okay with it in my friend group, then I'm happy to stream it too. And if people are interested in watching us mess around and get picked, you know, and fail mechanics and you know, all of that sort of stuff, then I'm happy. I'm very happy to to let you guys in on all of that. But yeah, just let me know. Let me know on Twitter. Let me know on Discord and all of that sort of thing. But yeah, thank you guys for coming along. I really appreciate it. Let's see if can we raid anybody. There's nobody online. Oh, there's nobody online that I really know. Yeah. So. I need to make more friends. There's nobody online that I'm really like, you know, that close with. So I'm not gonna raid anybody. But if your friends are okay with it, why not? I'll think about it, Zetzi. I'll ask them and I'll see how they feel. Oh god, I need more friends. Oh god, why am I so lonely? I guess that's why I'm a VTuber. But no, I'm gonna hop off for the time being. Thank you so much for being with me, guys. I really appreciate it. You know, take care of yourselves from Toru to you. Thank you. You know, have a good day, evening, wherever you are right now. And I hope to see you all around next time.